We have arrived to Moscow, Russia, a city with beautiful landscapes. Let's reveal the 10 best things to do in Moscow and smash that subscribe button. Top 10. We arrive at Red Square, Moscow's vast and iconic ceremonial heart, a UNESCO World Heritage Site alongside the Kremlin. Its name in Old Russian, Krasnaya, meant beautiful, a fitting description for this sprawling cobblestone stage. For over 6 centuries, it has been the backdrop for the nation's most pivotal moments. This is where history was made, and power was displayed. Imperial coronations gave way to massive Soviet military parades, projecting strength to the world. Today, that same space hosts national festivals, rock concerts, and even a winter ice rink, reflecting Russia's evolving identity. As you walk through the Resurrection Gate, the sheer scale of the square unfolds before you. Imagine the centuries of footsteps that have polished these stones, from medieval merchants hawking their wares in a bustling marketplace to the solemn processions of czars and patriarchs. Dominating the northern end is the magnificent State Historical Museum. Its fairy tale-like architecture houses a collection that meticulously traces Russia's journey from its earliest tribal origins through the rise and fall of the Russia, commissioned by Ivan the Terrible. Its vivid, swirling patterns celebrate the 16th century conquest of Kazan. Each of its 9 chapels is unique, creating a structure that looks like it was plucked from a storybook. Looming over the square's western side are the imposing Kremlin walls. Rebuilt in the 15th century by Italian masters, these fortifications, punctuated by 19 iconic towers, have guarded the epicenter of Russian power for generations. Directly opposite the Kremlin is the GUM department store. Once a symbol of Soviet state-controlled commerce, it has transformed into a luxurious shopping arcade, its stunning 19th century glass roof arching over 3 levels of high-end boutiques. Here, Tsarist architectural grandeur meets modern commercial might. Anchoring the square's Soviet chapter is Lenin's mausoleum. Opened in 1930, this stark granite structure houses the embalmed body of the revolutionary leader, a site of pilgrimage and controversy that remains a powerful symbol of a bygone era. Now let's step inside the walls. The Kremlin is not just a single building, but a fortified city within a city, serving as Russia's active seat of government, while also welcoming visitors to its historic core. The spiritual heart of the Kremlin is Cathedral Square, a breathtaking ensemble of gilded Orthodox domes. Here, the Assumption, Annunciation, and Archangel cathedrals stand together, their interiors covered in ancient frescoes. This is where czars were crowned, married, and laid to rest. A visit is incomplete without exploring the armory chamber. Far more than just weapons. It's a treasure chest of Russian history. Marvel at the opulent imperial regalia, priceless Fabergé eggs, and the dazzling diamond fund, which includes Catherine the Great's spectacular coronation crown. Don't miss the sheer ambition of the Tsar Cannon and Tsar Bell, 2 colossal artifacts that prove too large for their intended purpose, but remain potent symbols of Russia's grand aspirations. A few practical tips. Entry to the Kremlin and its museums requires separate tickets, which are best booked online in advance to avoid long queues. Expect thorough security checks at all entrances. Decorum is essential, reflecting the site's solemn status as both a sacred space and a working government complex. To truly appreciate the grandeur without the crowds, visit early on a weekday. The soft morning light offers a photographer's dream and a moment of quiet reflection before the tour groups arrive, allowing you to feel the powerful, centuries-old pulse of this incredible place. Top 9. St. Basil's Cathedral. Standing proudly at the southern end since the 1560s, this architectural marvel is a sight to behold. Its official name is the Cathedral of the Intercession of the Most Holy Theotokos on the Moat, but its fairy tale appearance has made it famous worldwide, simply as St. Basil's. It's a breathtaking riot of color and shape, a cluster of 9 distinct chapels, each crowned by a uniquely patterned and colored onion dome. These aren't just decorative flourishes, they're meant to resemble the flames of a bonfire rising to the sky. The design was a radical departure from the traditional Byzantine style, utilizing red brick and showcasing an explosion of patterns that makes it look more like a gingerbread house from a storybook than a place of worship. The cathedral was commissioned by the formidable Ivan the Terrible to commemorate his decisive victory in capturing the city of Kazan from the Mongol forces in 1552. Legend has it that Ivan was so overwhelmed by its beauty that he had the architects blinded, ensuring they could never create a rival masterpiece. While likely just a myth, it speaks to the cathedral's unparalleled impact. Stepping inside is a completely different experience. The grand, unified exterior gives way to a surprisingly intimate and labyrinthine interior. You'll navigate a maze of narrow, dimly lit corridors and steep staircases that connect the 9 small chapels. Each one is filled with priceless icons and fragments of ancient frescoes. The enclosed space, filled with the faint echo of Orthodox chants, feels like a journey back in time. A practical tip: definitely wear comfortable shoes for this exploration. While many visitors are content with capturing its iconic exterior, the interior pilgrimage route rewards the patient explorer. To get the best photos and avoid the biggest crowds, plan your visit for the first hour after opening or late in the afternoon. For photographers, nothing beats the soft, warm light of sunrise or the golden hour. You can purchase tickets on site, but booking in advance on the official State Historical Museum website is highly recommended to save time. Look for combination tickets that might include other nearby museums in the Red Square complex for a better value. Inside, remember that this is a museum and a former place of worship. Tripods and flash photography are strictly forbidden to protect the delicate artwork. If a service is being held, be respectful and consider covering your head as a sign of courtesy. After your visit, take a full walk around the exterior. You'll discover countless new angles and perspectives as you watch the daily life of Moscow flow around this timeless icon. Top 8. The Bolshoi, Russia's legendary stage of excellence. For centuries, ballets and operas shaped national culture. Red and gold hall, chandeliers, velvet boxes, timeless glamour. See a performance if possible. Prices vary widely. Book early. Advance booking advised for headliners and weekend evenings. Guided tours reveal restoration, history, costumes, rehearsals. Tours cover foyer and auditorium. Dress smart, relaxed. Buy from official site or box office. Avoid resellers. Savor the hush, orchestra swell, and shared applause. Top 7 Tretyakov Russia Definitive Art Collection. Understand culture through paintings, icons, and modern works. Founded by patron Pavel Tretyakov in the 1800s. From medieval icons to avant-garde masters. Centuries represented. Walking the galleries feels like Russia's visual history. Rublev, Ivazovsky, Repin, Wanderers. Essential masterpieces. Icon halls glow. Modern rooms reframe the narrative. Plan 2 to 3 hours. Audio guides deepen context. Metro. Tretyakovskaya. Layout clear. Check temporary closures. Buy on-site or online. Observe photo rules and quiet. Top 6 Moscow Metro. An experience that's part efficient transport, part breathtaking underground art tour. Conceived as palaces for the people, this subterranean network is one of the most ambitious architectural projects of the Soviet era, designed to showcase the power and artistry of the state. Each station tells a unique story. Don't miss Komsomolskaya, with its opulent Baroque details celebrating Russian military history. Marvel at the Art Deco elegance of Mayakovskaya, famed for its stainless steel columns and ceiling mosaics. And be sure to see Novoslobodskaya, where 32 intricate stained glass panels create an almost cathedral-like atmosphere. Beyond the art, it's an incredibly efficient system. Trains run every 90 seconds during peak hours, showcasing Soviet-era design in perpetual motion. To make the most of your visit, plan a station-hopping tour during off-peak hours for the best photo opportunities. Remember local etiquette. Stand on the right side of the escalators to let others pass on the left, and always let riders exit the train before you board. For the best value and convenience, get a reloadable Troika card. While many signs now include English, having station names written in Cyrillic on your phone can be a lifesaver. Many stations are incredibly deep, a legacy of their dual purpose as bomb shelters. Use the long escalator rides to admire the intricate details you might otherwise miss. This isn't just a commute, it's a journey through a living, breathing civic museum. Top 5 Gorky Park Moscow's open-air living room. Summer hums, bikes, concerts, art, riverside picnics. Winter brings rinks and cozy seasonal cafes. Riverfront offers cruises and scenic walks. Late spring-autumn, bikes, blades, skyline cruises. August festivals, winter serene with skating. Access. Park Kultury or Oktyabrskaya. Allow hours. Pack water, comfy shoes, weekends lively, weekdays calm. Check listings, mingle and absorb the city's rhythm. Top 4 Old Arbat Moscow's classic pedestrian lane. Stroll, watch performers, browse cafes, galleries, stalls, tip performers or buy small artworks to support. Hunt quality souvenirs beyond touristy storefronts. Choose side street cafes, best early or late. Go early for photos, mind pickpockets, carry change, wander side streets. Courtyards reveal Arbat's charm. Top 3. Novodevichy, UNESCO Convent of Quiet Beauty. 16th century ensemble rewards an unhurried walk. Graceful photogenic architecture at every turn. Adjacent cemetery honors writers, composers, statesmen, artists. Symbolic gravestones line tranquil shaded paths. Museum areas charge modest fees. Hours vary. Reach via Sportivnaya or Smolenskaya. Riverfront stroll. Seek secluded benches. Allow 1 to 2 hours. Top 2. Izmaylovo lively market of folk crafts, matryoshkas, pins, enamel, memorabilia, color and bargaining. A memorable, bustling shopping experience. Kremlin in miniature offers quick, photogenic replicas. Craft street artisans demonstrate skills. Haggle politely. Cash helps. Favor handmade over mass-produced. Hours vary. Weekends busiest. Partizanskaya is closest. Up next, your number 1 Moscow essential. Top 1. Moscow local dining. Start at Danilovsky Market. Fresh produce, bakery, street eats. Try pelmeni, borscht, khachapuri, shashlik. Pair with kvass. Book popular spots. Late dinners common. What are your thoughts about Moscow, Russia?